how to be happy. That's all everybody wants, right? We all want happiness, and we all associate being happy with having everything that we wish we had. When we picture a perfect life, we have a loving partner, we have comfortability and security, we have all those material possessions we wish we owned. Then we could be truly happy. Then we wouldn't have any reason to be sad. But we're wrong. Having our fantasized perfect lives will not bring us that happiness, or at least not any happiness that will last, as it is temporary, limited to how much and for how long we value those things. If I was to offer you a life where everything you do or want was guaranteed, would you take it? I mean, of course, the majority of us would say yes, no hesitation. I mean, it sounds perfect, being aware that every aspect of my life was guaranteed so that it would align perfectly with my concept of a perfect life. But I, however, hold the belief that we are wrong, and this just would not be the case. If this was to actually become our reality, then we would, in due time, end up hating our new situation more than we did our previous one. As if everything we did was guaranteed to succeed, then I argue it would no longer be worth doing, as we would no longer have the driving factor of the worry that it might fall through, or that we might fail. The excitement from the unknown would be deprived from each and every situation in life. You would no longer feel nervous to ask out that girl. You would no longer stress about failing that test. You would no longer be frustrated that you're not making enough progress. But that's also the problem. That feeling of nervousness, that feeling of frustration, that feeling of negativity, that's the reason you are able to compare it to the feeling of happiness and contentment. Because without the uncertainty of failing, that reward of success for completing something will become mundane. Happiness is not having everything we want. Happiness is having gratitude for what we have. And gratitude ultimately stems from our appreciation that the bad experiences are and were finite. So, instead of hyper focusing on each negative thing happening in our lives and thinking or believing that we need something or someone to fix it, I believe we should just accept it and understand that you must first experience that sadness to truly know happiness. Accept the fact that life is sometimes, well, life. Once you do this, once you truly internalize the fact that life can sometimes be bad and sometimes be amazing and completely out of your control, once you realize that one day you will have to go to the funeral of a loved one, you will most likely have your heart broken and you will feel sadness, then you will also realize that these experiences are finite. And although you may not have control over the experiences of everything in life, you do have the ability to control your mind and perceive the situation in the way you want. So if you just conclude that you should be more appreciative of everything in life, in both the good and the bad, knowing that you may never relive that same moment, and well, once you can learn to be more appreciative and be more grateful for life and everything it involves, then I guarantee happiness will follow, no matter your situation you end up in. no matter how much you lose or how much you don't have, or how much more someone else has. As long as you are grateful for what you have, you will live a happy life.